What is your first memory of Cannes? What did you see? When did you see?
Of course, the red carpet.
Yes.
Awards and the fashion, and then of course watching Aishwarya ma'am, go to Cannes, which was a huge thing for all of us, and our dreams.
You went first in 22, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Tell me what do you remember from that trip? What did you get back?
That trip, though I was determined to enjoy myself, I think I was just overwhelmed. I think it was very special because I went with L'Oreal. I'm a brand spokesperson for L'Oreal. I'm very proud to be the face of L'Oreal Paris. So I think there was that pride also last year.
When you have to go for L'Oreal, what is the job? If you could explain to a lay person, how hectic is it, firstly?
It's hectic, but it's gracefully hectic, I would say,
Good hectic, right?
Yeah, it's a nice hectic, like there's purpose
Okay.
in what it is that we're doing.
Tell me about the red carpet day. When you wake up in the morning, what is your process? What all goes into looking like that dream that you all do?
Just feeling happy from within, just like, that's why I said, like, to remember that, my God, it is, what an opportunity and what a privilege it is to be in that place, and you're given this beautiful platform and you're given all this love and care. So enjoy it, so you wake up feeling happy and really feeling blessed and lucky. So there's gratitude.
Aditi, welcome to Bollywood Hungama once again.
Thank you.
Always good to see you. Yeah. Aditi, I want to first take you back and ask you, what is your first memory of Cannes? What did you see? When did you see?
Of course, the red carpet.
Yes.
Watching like icons walking the red carpet, and the awards and the fashion, and also it's like almost like film wonderland.
Yeah.
The best films, the most talked about films, and the most artistic films go there. And I used to always wonder what must it be like to be there. And then of course watching Aishwarya ma'am, go to Cannes, which was a huge thing for all of us, and our dreams. And so I think that's all been very like a part of this, just growing up around this whole the magic of Cannes. So being a part of it myself now is like surreal.
Right. So you went first in 22, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Tell me what do you remember from that trip? What did you get back?
It was a whirlwind. I think that trip, though I was determined to enjoy myself, I think I was just overwhelmed. There was a lot to do, there was a lot to take in, and I was like almost like saying, I'm determined, I will enjoy myself. I will but there was too much determination almost. So that kind of just flew by. But last year when I went, and I was also like, it was also much more kind of, I think it was very special because I went with L'Oreal. I'm a brand spokesperson for L'Oreal. I'm very proud to be the face of L'Oreal Paris. It's a brand that I really align with. Their brand philosophy is something that I find so inspiring, and it's a legacy brand.
Right.
So I think there was that pride also last year. And I think I was just much calmer. Maybe I learned quick, or I was just like, no, how can I let this time go by feeling like overwhelmed? Like I want to really enjoy it and I want to take it all in. And the L'Oreal Paris team is also very, very, they're very lovely.
Right.
And they really, they knew also that I was new to this whole thing. So they were very protective, very kind. And I really enjoyed it.
Right. It's a brand that has inclusivity. It's a brand that has representation. Are you the person who looks into this, or a lot of people would be like, let all the brands come my way?
That's such a nice question, and thank you for asking it. For me, it's so important to align with the brand. Like, if I am proud to wear a brand, proud to use a brand, proud to talk about the brand, I do it from here. And I think, like, you've interviewed me enough to know that if I don't feel it from here, I find it very difficult to speak. Then I'm just like, looking for things to say or whatever, and then I try not to be in that situation. I want to be proud of, my associations. I want to love my associations, and that really gives me a lot of it empowers me, and I feel like that choice is always ours, right? Who we represent. And the fact that legacy brand like L'Oreal Paris chose me also makes me feel like, and I literally waited for it because I hoped and that it would happen one day, and it happened organically on its own. So it's something that I'm very I'm very grateful for, and I'm very proud of. And I think, like, as I said before, the brand philosophy is truly something that I align with. Also, the fact that they actually live it.
Right.
Just my experience at Cannes, my experience at shoot with them, the way that everything is done, and little details. You see what it means to make their brand spokespeople empowered, what it makes for us to spread the message of empowerment and to spread the message of worth.
Yeah.
That worth is from the self. Self-worth is very important, and that's why we say I'm worth it. And every woman should say that and feel it, and authenticity.
Right. They have.
And really, it is true. They function like that, and I feel it.
Right.
And so I feel even more
passionate
about it. Yeah.
Right. You join a league of actors. Look at the celebrities, actors, everyone associated all over the world. These are really big names.
Yeah.
What does this do to Aditi's celebrity profile? How does this help an actor? It really takes you all in another league, I feel.
100% to the world.
Yeah.
But to other people, yes, because that's how that's how you're positioned. That then you're along with people who we all admire, we all look up to, and all of them stand for something, which is why they are the brand spokespeople for L'Oreal Paris. There is also an alignment from them. So I think, again, learning by example. But I think for me, it is my own personal relationship with the brand philosophy and with the brand. First, that is of utmost importance to me. That is my priority first. And then everything else is a bonus, So it starts from there.
Right. So when you have to go for L'Oreal, what is the job? If you could explain to a lay person, how hectic is it, firstly?
It's hectic, but it's gracefully hectic, I would say,
Good hectic, right.
Yeah. It's a nice hectic, like there's purpose in what it is that we're doing. Am I really supposed to tell you everything?
You can tell me. This interview will go tomorrow.
Okay, so I'll tell you. So what it is that we did last year was we created, we created something for the brand, for hair. We created like a video, and a lifestyle video. I really enjoyed doing that because it also gave me time to, walk around Cannes, to be by the water, to feel the breeze, including to feel the heat. And I was in this beautiful blue Oscar de la Renta dress, and it just felt really special. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. It's like being in Wonderland, where everybody's fussing over you and you really feel like a princess. So it's quite lovely. And you're doing it in Cannes. So it's like, and it's also special because L'Oreal Paris has been the official partner to the Cannes Film Festival for 27 years.
It's forever,
so that is like true legacy, and you feel like, oh my God, I'm a part of this legacy, and you're like, somebody pinch me. So that's one thing that we do. Then, of course, there are press conferences, there are interviews that we do over there. Then, so your time is completely, like my time is completely L'Oreal Paris's time. थोड़ा सा तफरी करने के लिए we get a little time maybe post the red carpet, but not before that. Before that, it's all like focused work. But I think for me, what was most special was last year. Actually, I went to the L'Oreal Villa, which is incredibly beautiful.
Wow!
It was just, I mean, I can't even tell you how spectacular it was, because you get a view of all of Cannes, and I was like literally like, I really felt like to the manor born when I was there. So it was special. And then, of course, is just before you get to the red carpet, we go to the L'Oreal Lounge, where all the spokes for L'Oreal that particular day come there, and everybody meets each other, and it was really special to do that.
Wow! And tell me about the red carpet day. When you wake up in the morning, what is your process? What all goes into looking like that dream that you all do?
Okay, simple things.
Yes.
Eating right.
Yes.
Eating healthy, not starving. Eating
Okay.
right. So eating healthy because you have to feel worth it. And if
Yeah.
you're starving, you're not going to
Not-
feel worth it
yeah.
at all. So eating right. And I think just feeling happy from within. Just like, that's why I said, like, to remember that, my God, it is what an opportunity and what a privilege it is to be
platform,
in that place. And you're given this beautiful platform and you're given all this love and care. So enjoy it, so you wake up feeling happy and really feeling blessed and lucky. So there's gratitude
Right.
first. And then again, back to another simple tip, which is keep your skin clean, drink lots of water, make sure your heels are comfortable despite whatever it is that your stylist is telling you to wear.
How are heels supposed to be comfortable?
Some are.
Okay.
The last time I wore these really cool Kate McConaughey heels, and they were super fun. And I remember Sanam was like, these or this, and I was like,
Yeah,
those,
those.
100%.
Okay. Right.
So like little things like that. And I think again, because it's about authenticity and being unique and being yourself. And L'Oreal Paris as a brand also really counts for that, because I remember we were discussing my jewelry on the day, and there was this discussion about like fun jewelry or fine jewelry. And they just like, so there was this discussion happening, and they looked at me and said, what do you want? And I was like, this, the fun jewelry. And they said, do it.
Wow.
So yeah, so and then
that's
that
nice.
really makes you feel worth it. It's very special. So I think that's quite incredible. Yeah.
Right. It's as much about fashion and red carpet and about films, of course. It's a film festival. Do you all manage to get some time? Is it possible to
really.
take out time and watch a movie?
Not really, and I do. I mean, this is in my wish list that at one of the occasions that I go, and I know and believe that my association with L'Oreal Paris will be long and beautiful and forever.
Right.
But I do want to at some point be a film student and literally like land up there with my backpack, or at least finish the red carpet and then stay back and watch some more films or like whatever, do it the other way. So I do want to do that one day.
Right. And can you tell us what you're wearing? What is the plan?
That
Or that's
I won't
later.
tell you.
Okay, we'll wait for your pictures then.
I think so.
Okay,
and,
we should do that, yeah.
I'm excited, but I'm also a little nervous, so I'll keep this close to my
Yes.
heart and figure it out as I one day at a time.
Okay, one day at a time.
Yeah.
Have you, from the time you were much younger, and were you a makeup person?
Actually, I didn't grow up with a mother, and my mother and grandmother and my dance teacher, Leela. All these three women have been very instrumental in my growing up years, and I didn't see any of them actually wear any base, at least. I mean, not much makeup and base and stuff like that. So it was kajal and things like that. So they were all very had beautiful skin and have beautiful skin and are barefaced. So it wasn't so much a part of my growing up, but as a dancer, of course, I used it because I've learned classical dance since I was 5, so I learned to use it.
Okay.
But as an actor, I've learned to embrace it.
Yeah.
Of course, most days I go bare skinned.
Right.
But I am obsessed with my brows, and I do like a great lipstick. And L'Oreal Paris has this new wonderful offering, which is great for girls like me who have long days, which is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Matte Resistance Liquid Lipstick, which is bomb. It does not move. It does not transfer onto anything, especially not glasses, coffee mugs, nothing. I've used it. I love it, and I have a particular shade of red sitting in my bag at all times because there are, so even if I'm bare skin, I don't have any base on, I will put on a red lipstick and I'll be ready to go, and it makes you feel like
so are you? If you didn't have an interview, you don't have a shoot on Sunday, what will you wear? What makeup will we see on you?
Nothing.
Just the lipstick, maybe, or nothing.
If I have to suddenly step out,
yeah.
Then yes, maybe just the lipstick. But otherwise, literally nothing. I don't and I like to keep it like that. And my hair will usually be in a top knot, possibly even have oil in it.
Right. If you're suddenly called somewhere, friends are waiting down, and you just have to rush, what is the 1 or 2 beauty things that you would just quickly do and you're used to it? You're like, I know I can pull this off.
I use, again, L'Oreal Paris has this incredible hyaluronic acid, which I keep with me at all times. And, this is something I used through lockdown because I was signed with L'Oreal Paris just before the lockdown.
Okay.
And I got this lovely hamper, and it really was incredible because I had run out of things and they just kept sending this to me.
Nice.
And I did interviews, I did magazine covers with just this incredible skincare. I swear by hyaluronic acid.
Okay.
And anytime anybody asks me, I say this, I literally bathe in it.
Wow.
And I really swear by it. So if you're drinking water, that's great, and it's great for your insides, and I'm all for inner beauty, but this also helps the outer.
Right. Right. You are the right person also to give a hair tip. Like, what are the one or two things that you're like, I swear by these things, just like you said for the skin?
So, grandmother's nuskas, oiling for me is important. Also, I've grown up with it, and being a South Indian, it's very important in my...
And how often is that?
Should be more often, but usually it's max once in 10 days. I wish it were more often. But yeah, once in 10 days, once a week.
Okay.
Because of, being the face of L'Oreal Paris, I also get to color my hair, which actually has been a new journey for me because I never used to, but I find that it gives this really healthy shine to my hair, and despite the fact that there are people who are doing things to my hair, like tonging it and blow drying it, and they've always asked me this question, and they always like, your hair is almost like it's been untouched. So that's a good thing.
That's a great thing.
Something happening right over there. Yeah.
Amazing. Before we go, just tell me one more thing, that when you go there, what are you looking forward to? Are you looking forward to meeting people? Are you looking forward to seeing other people, celebs like yourself who are from international markets? Who are you expecting to meet and looking forward to?
100%. There's always that excitement, like you're going to see people who you've always looked up to, people you admire. The last time, the day that I was walking the red carpet for L'Oreal Paris, in the lounge I met Andy McDowell, who is so beautiful, so gracious. She came and sat with me and talked to me. And she was just so lovely. And she was very interested in knowing like the films that I had done and when I joined L'Oreal. So very sweet, like really kind, and she's been a L'Oreal Paris spokesperson for so long. So it was incredible meeting her. Then I met Catherine Langford from 13 Reasons Why. And I remember I was getting myself into my car, going to the red carpet, and I had this huge gown. And I was like, I fit in the car, but my gown wasn't fitting in the car. And she looked at me from a distance and she was like,
how sweet.
And I was like, oh, thank you, that's so sweet of you. And then I met her like as we were exiting at the back, and we chatted, and she was like, can I just touch your dress?
So sweet, yeah.
So it was like
That's
really
very
sweet.
encouraging,
And it's so like, there's such a warmth, and it's very, very sweet. So I hope I get to meet some fun people this time too.
I'm sure you will, and you know how it is when the minute you go on the red carpet, Instagram goes on fire over here, so I can't wait to see.
I hope so.
It will. Thank you so much.
And fire in a good way, like happy fire.
Yeah, great. You just like, that's all we are watching, what you wore, every angle, someone shouting your name. It's incredible. It's great fun for us.
Thank you.
Thank you so
much. I
much.
have big shoes too. I mean, I have incredible people to look up to and big shoes to fill. So
yeah, so far you've done it absolutely right. So nothing to worry.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Aditi.
Thank you so much.